Welcome to How to Change Comparison into Action. I'm Missy Hughes, and I'm a procrastination coach. Congratulations for signing up for this free guide. You are already taking action. Getting here is a fantastic step and a great practice in creating change. So, what is comparison? In elementary school, they taught us to take two things and see what's similar and see what is different. In real life, though, often what we do is we take someone else and what they have or do, and we compare that to ourselves and we judge ourselves. We have the opportunity to celebrate differences, but often we're not celebrating them. We're using them to judge ourselves. And usually, what we find is that we're not good enough, or what we have isn't enough. We're disappointing, or we're disappointed in our results. And we make these a character flaw of who we are. When I was young, I was slightly overweight. And I had someone say to me, Missy, life is just easier if you're thin. And this person it meant it to protect me in some way, but there were some pretty negative consequences. The first was comparison. Since I wasn't thin, I started looking everywhere for people who were thin and thinner than me, and people who had it easier than me. And so I noticed this person can run faster in games, or this group of friends can share jeans with each other, or this person doesn't have to hem their pants because they have to buy a larger size than their height is supposed to be for the age. So I found when I was looking for those things, how life would be easier, I was finding them. You often find what you look for. Um, so that set up two thoughts in my mind that created self-judgment. Number one is I'm not okay right now. Where I am right now, not good enough, not okay. Number two was life will be better when I'm different. So always in the future, always vague, never a direct plan of how I will be different, just that it will be better if I am. So what's the solution to comparison? When you find yourself comparing, you're bringing awareness to something that interests you, change that you want, something you would like to be different. That seems okay, right? But the problem comes when awareness shifts to self-judgment. Judgment is vague and non-specific. When you judge yourself, you feel insecure. When you're insecure, you're not believing in yourself. When you don't believe, you procrastinate, you avoid. You're not looking for how to make the change. You're just dissatisfied with where you are. Real change comes from belief. Real change comes from believing that you can achieve something different. When you believe that you can take action that's going to get you down the road to the result that you want. The solution to real change is to create a detailed roadmap with steps of how to get you to that new place, and then take one step at a time to get there. And also evaluating how you're judging yourself and taking yourself a step back. Because remember, when you're judging, you're not in belief. And so that belief leads to avoiding, stopping, procrastinating. So, as your procrastination coach, I can help you from the first step of comparison all the way to creating and especially implementing an action plan for change. You can respond to this email to set up a free consultation so that we can clarify where you're judging yourself and clarify exactly where you want to go. So until that happens, Let's get started right now with a simple 2-minute strategy. You're going to set your phone timer for 2 minutes. During that 2 minutes, you're going to write down anything that you find in the day that you're feeling judgy about. Maybe it's you, maybe it's about someone else. When we're critical of other people, it actually has a lot of insight. So don't hold back if you're feeling like you shouldn't criticize other people. Next, ask yourself, what could that person be feeling when they're doing that action? What is that person feeling when they're in that situation? Or what am I feeling when I'm in that situation? This is going to give you insight into sort of where they're coming from. That insight can lead you to compassion, and compassion is super helpful for yourself and for other people, works both ways. So decide when you're going to do that each day and set a calendar reminder to go off every day at that certain time and remind you, do this 2-minute anti-judgment practice. Um, Journaling is also a great way to see what thoughts are rolling around inside your head. So, whether you already have a journaling practice or this is brand new to you, you can also, I love a 2-minute action. So, you can set your timer again for 2 minutes and write down anything that comes to mind when you ask yourself this question. If I believed without a doubt that I could change, what would I be doing differently when I feel successful? Have fun with what that brings up. It's all amazingly insightful to what is happening in your brain, how you're judging yourself, what you actually want. And then we can work together to figure out how to get you there. Thank you for being here today. I look forward to seeing you, and I look forward to delivering some amazing insights about procrastination into your inbox every week. I'll see you soon.